morning, everyone. It is day one, waiting for Donkey Kong Bonanza. I am here at the spot. I think I'm actually supposed to be right here. This is where the iconic mailbox. I think this is where I'm supposed to be. I don't know. I don't know. The Nintendo store literally just opened up. Looks like that is the line to hopefully get a Nintendo Switch 2. I know before Nintendo was doing the Warp Hype Pass, but I'm guessing they're done with that now. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna be a minute or two late, maybe even later. The last few days, at least the last 2 days, I've been up extremely late because I've been doing a bunch of the boxing events here in New York City. But all that's over with, so now I can start finally going to bed at not as late. The reason why, I've been going to bed at like 4 a.m., for example, pretty much each night, because I found the exit that all the boxers would be walking out of from the arena. So I got a bunch of photos. If Coleman cares, he might show some of the photos. It was really cool. I met probably over 50 boxers just this week within like the boxing industry, community, stuff like that. It was a very fun time, and I'm so excited to start this journey with y'all as we wait for Donkey Kong Bonanza. I got a chair with me, so let's go ahead and place it down to make it official. And here is the chair. Y'all might be asking myself, why am I using this chair? Well, it's the only chair that I was able to get for today. TechWiz is coming tomorrow and bringing me an amazing chair that he's letting me use for the week, so shout outs to him. But he couldn't get here until Monday, and I obviously need something for Sunday, and everything that we were looking at wasn't going to arrive until Monday. And so I went to Target and I found this. Ideally, it's probably not gonna be very comfortable, but it's the only thing that I could find that would work for today, and I just need it for today, so it'll be all right. Sunday's a short day as well, or I say it's short, it's just 2 hours less than the other days. So let's go ahead and sit down. Oh my gosh, here we go. Dude, this is the iconic thing when you sit down in a chair right in front of the Nintendo store as you make it official that you've lined up. Here we go. Actually, this chair is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. If I'm honest, I was expecting it to be very uncomfortable, but yeah, this is my view for today. So that line is actually pretty long. It's been consistent since the stores opened up. So I don't know if they're allowing people to actually go inside of the store or if they have to wait in that line to get into the store. Because I know with Nintendo, they like to do separate lines. Like at least when they do these like console releases that are hard to find, stuff like that, they let anybody that doesn't want like a system to go in there and buy products, for example. I'm pretty impressed by the line. The store's been open for about 30 minutes, and like I said, it's continuing to grow. They're only letting a certain amount of people each time, and it's cool to see people come out of the store because I'm seeing them so happy to get a Nintendo Switch 2. So that is pretty cool. I'm happy to be here doing this. My announcement goes live in about 30 minutes. We're probably gonna show you the tweets that I've been making, but I've been posting hints that I'm here, but not making it super obvious. I feel like the second tweet that I made made it a little bit more obvious. Probably gonna be doing no more hints at this point. The next tweet will be me announcing. And a lot of y'all are probably confused as to what's going on, so I figured I would address that later into this video. So whoever's car that is, I just witnessed that police officer that's walking over there just put a ticket on that. Bad thing about that car is it's actually only been here for like 5 minutes, so I feel super bad for whoever's driving that car. But yeah, that police officer was ready to give that ticket. I guess here in New York, they do not play around. If they see opportunity to give a parking ticket, they're throwing that parking ticket. I feel super bad for that driver. There's another police officer over there that looks like they're removing the ticket and then putting a different ticket on it. It's a different police officer. So that's kind of interesting. I've never seen something like that before. Feel bad for that driver. That guy over there is like shouting because he's so happy to get a Nintendo Switch 2. Pretty crazy. Look, he's doing some dances right there. I guess he might be live streaming. I don't know. He's pretty hyped for this moment. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that was me too. Me too, brother. Me too. But the announcement video is about to go out in 10 minutes. So it's gonna be an interesting week for me. So as of right now, there's no one here at the line. I feel like no one's gonna show up until tomorrow, if I'm honest with y'all. So that's going to be interesting, or there might not be many people coming out. If you guys are in the New York area, or at least close by, I'd appreciate if y'all come by. I want to make this something special like we did with the Switch 2 line. But the plan is to always be here, open to close, just how we did the Nintendo Switch 2 line. We do it the Alex rules, that's what I call it, where he was here open to close each day. And then once we hit the final night, I'll be here overnight, leading into Donkey Kong being released. But there's a lot of questions. Is there a midnight release for Donkey Kong Bonanza? Well, the bad news is there is not a midnight release for Donkey Kong Bonanza. But they are opening up the store 1 hour early, which it's better than nothing. It's gonna help me because my flight is at like 3 o'clock or something that Thursday. I extended my stay here. This wasn't planned. I legitimately was only here for the boxing fights, but something worked out to where I could be here. But it is gonna be a very long week for me. I'm gonna be here every day at the Nintendo store, and then Thursday fly back to Charlotte to then head over to Greenville, South Carolina, because that next day is the Southeast Game Exchange and they're having me out as a special guest. I'll be there all 3 days. I'm gonna be doing something crazy every single day this week. I'm probably gonna be exhausted by the time I make it back home Sunday night, but it'll be all right. It'll be worth it. If you guys haven't already, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys could subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 22,000 subscribers by the end of the month. We're about 700 away, so we're a bit away, but we might be able to hit it. Greatly appreciate it. But let's see how far we get into today. Got my seat right here. Hopefully somebody comes by soon so I can walk around. I want to go into the Nintendo store. I haven't been in the Nintendo store the entire time I've been here in New York this time because I've been so busy. I've been doing something every day with boxing. So yeah, I'll update you later. So that car just parked over here and the police officer showed up again. He like spawned out of nowhere and put a ticket on it. I don't remember the tickets being like that bad when I was here when we waited for the Nintendo Switch 2. People were parking cars. They'd be gone for like a max an hour and police would not care. But this car literally just got here like 2 minutes ago. The police officer was like, "Hey, is this your car?" I'm like, "Nope, definitely not." And he immediately put that ticket in there. I don't understand what's going on. I feel bad for these cars, and these police officers are just spawning out of nowhere as soon as these cars parked. They're ready. Yeah, definitely be careful if you're parking cars out here in New York City, y'all. All right, it is officially 12:16. People are starting to now know that I am officially here at the store. And so now I am just sitting here watching the new Phoenix resale right now, which is pretty cool. It's opening up a game store. This is what I'm gonna watch as I sit here wait. Like I said, I'm not really expecting anybody to show up today. I think more people will be coming tomorrow. I believe Chicken Dog is coming at some point tomorrow. I don't think he's coming today. I know he's lining up at some point. I don't know who else is lining up. I haven't told really anyone that I was doing this, so now everything's official. There was only like 3 or 4 people that I told about this, so kept this very low profile because I just wanted it to be a surprise. Maybe I should have announced that I was gonna be here once I found out about it, but I just felt like it made sense to keep it as a surprise, especially due to the fact that I told everyone that I was not gonna do this. Which was true. I really was only here for boxing, and then it just happened to be that I was able to extend it. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to watching some Phoenix resale. It is now 1:59, so we've been waiting in line for about 3 hours now at this point. Unexpectedly got someone to come by the line that saw the video this morning. I wasn't honestly expecting anybody to come by the line today. Justin, shout outs to you. If for whatever reason you're somehow still in New York this week, I do have something for you. Any viewers that come by, I always have something for you, typically to give to y'all. A lot of times though, y'all are gonna have to remind me, and not all the time I have it on me, but I always like to give viewers that watch the channel a little something for just supporting the channel. So to anyone this week that's coming by, let me know. Bring up this, and I should have it on me. And Justin, thank you for coming by. I hope you and your wife enjoy the trip. I got someone holding the spot for me. Went to the bathroom earlier, but I figured now would be a good time to go in to the Nintendo store, as it's been a while since I've been in here. Let's see if anything crazy, anything new, changes, all that good stuff. So they still have the giant Mario Kart World display out here. They got Peach and Yoshi, and on the other side is the Mario render. So that's pretty cool to see. In terms of the front out here, the first floor looks pretty much the same, but I'm gonna walk around and see. Looks like there's Switch 2 games now, so I definitely want to take a look at that. All right, so right here is the Nintendo Switch 2 section that they got going on here. One thing that really surprises me is the amount of games that they have. I'm surprised they do not have more games than just the 5 games that they had during the launch. They have digital codes, but I'm surprised they don't sell like the physical copy of Cyberpunk, for example. Nintendo promoted Cyberpunk so heavily, and it's just so weird to me to not see that into their store. Especially, like, I know someone in the comments was like, they're obviously not going to sell M-rated stuff here. And my response to that is they sell GTA here for the Switch. So, I don't know. I think it's kind of weird. And then they have a giant Switch 2 sign up there now. And then the old Switch 1 games are there. So that's really the only different thing downstairs. And then they have the Amiibo, which look like they have not been touched. Probably because of the extreme prices of those Amiibo. All right, so I am upstairs here now. Nothing really changed upstairs, but there is a new statue that is pretty cool. And I was talking to Justin, shout outs to him once again. But let's take a look at this new statue here. Dude, look at this. It's the Inkling, I guess it looks like it's supposed to be an Amiibo. Pretty cool to see the Inkling out here. I believe this is out here because there's a Splatoon anniversary going. Whoa, look at that bag. Oh my gosh, that looks pretty cool, but I don't know, I don't think I have any use for this, but that's definitely new. But nothing else. They got the Meteoroid stuff here still. I don't think they have the new jacket that I saw here last time, do they? Oh, they do. They do have the jacket. I want to get the shirt at some point. Meteoroid hat, was this here? I don't think that was here. But that's pretty much everything new here in the store. I'm sure we'll be filming around here more, so I'm not going to take too much time in the store. Let's go back downstairs and see if any exciting things are going on. All right, so I am back here at the line. Still absolutely no one here. But while I was in Nintendo, some crazy news just kind of came out. Yes?
Do you know where the burrito food truck is? Where they sell burrito tacos at?
Honestly, don't know. I'm sorry.
Are you YouTubing?
I am.
Oh. That's good. Well, good luck, okay?
Thank you. Unexpected news. It looks like Donkey Kong has been trademarked for a movie through Universal Studios and Nintendo. They've already filed a copyright joint for the Donkey Kong movie project. So that's interesting. That does make sense considering that at least Universal is the one doing it. That makes sense since Mario movie, the Donkey Kong was into that one. So I guess it would be tied to the Mario movie. We might see that announcement pretty soon, honestly. Obviously, Donkey Kong Bananza is coming out. I think Nintendo is really trying to make Donkey Kong into something very, very big right now, considering they're putting so much effort into Donkey Kong Bananza with the movie, the redesign. I feel like we're going to see a lot more Donkey Kong things, especially if this movie ends up happening. Yeah, I guess Illumination will be doing it. I think they do great animation movies. Honestly, I'm pretty pumped for this. I think this could be something very special. Honestly, I just dropped my phone. I hope it is not messed up. We're good. Honestly, I feel like there's a lot of potential with that. Very interesting times. Because I know as well that there was rumors that Miyamoto was working on a Pikmin and Star Fox movie on top of the Zelda and Mario movie too. So I wonder what these rumors mean now that Donkey Kong's in the mix, because I don't think that Donkey Kong movie has been rumored, but it makes sense for Donkey Kong to have a movie since he had such a big part into the Mario movie. And it just makes sense. It's easy to make a Donkey Kong movie. This is exciting times, especially to see Nintendo doing so much more movie stuff. I'm very surprised. I know that, Miyamoto's role in Nintendo now just seems to be more Nintendo movies rather than just making games. But it's 2:30. I'm probably gonna have someone bring lunch to me pretty soon. I've gotten some phone calls. There will be more people here tomorrow, so that's gonna be pretty exciting. All right, so got food over here now. It's 3 o'clock, eating Subway. Figured that was the best option right now. I would go into more details why I feel like it's the best option, but I know you guys don't care. A lot of y'all made fun of me for eating Subway pizza in New York City last time, but you know what? I don't care. I think this is actually good pizza, okay? I'm telling y'all are missing out on Subway pizza. I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy eating my pizza now and eating it and then watching YouTube. I also got some sweet tea over here. I'm living the life right now. That's what I'm saying. Sweet tea, pizza combo. Oh my God, what an amazing combo. All right, everyone, it is 4:24 right there. Nothing's really changed. I have received some phone calls. If you guys remember Nexus from the Switch 2 videos that we did, he called me making sure that I was actually here and stuff, and he told me he's gonna come by tomorrow. So that's gonna be pretty exciting. I'm expecting a lot more people to be here tomorrow. I'm expecting people to actually line up tomorrow. Like I said, I don't think this is going to be something that was as big as the Switch 2 line, but I would like to have the opportunity to try to make it as big or just as special at the very least for you guys watching. I just saw that they did post some weird news from Nintendo. They aren't doing a midnight release. I think we addressed that in the beginning of this video. The weird thing is they're doing a launch party for Donkey Kong Bonanza. You would think a launch party would happen either the day of or something like a day before leading into midnight for releasing the game, right? That would make sense to me at least. Maybe not in the comments. I mean, you guys can let me know what y'all think about this, but Nintendo has announced they're doing a Donkey Kong launch party on July 18th. July 18th, 4 to 7 is what they're going to be doing. They said that they're just going to have the store dressed up as Donkey Kong themed basically and have some stuff to give out. Nothing really special. I'm not honestly upset about missing out on that party. I wanted to be here for the release of the game because I have to be at Southeast Game Exchange, so I'm definitely not going to that party, and I just feel like the whole purpose of that party does not make sense considering that they're doing it the day after the game releases. I don't know why Nintendo's doing it this way. I think this was kind of stupid. You know, I feel like if you guys remember the Super Nintendo Classic, when Nintendo did the launch there for New York, they had like a 90s themed party a few hours before the system came out. I would have thought they would have done that over here at Nintendo New York for Donkey Kong Bonanza. I don't know. Nintendo's doing some stupid decisions, but I won't be doing that. But it's fine with me because I don't think it's exciting just because it's after. I feel like the whole purpose is defeated. I'm also about to go live on the YouTube page. I might be doing that more this week. I know you guys really liked when I did live streams at the launch last time. But I was supposed to do this bonus stream is what we call it because we hit our super chat goal. So I was supposed to do it earlier, but I have not had time to do anything other than boxing stuff. That is all I have done every day since I got here Tuesday morning. So yeah, but I'm going to see what's going on. I'm going to start to get ready to go live. It's going to be a fun time.
You know what I'm saying? All day, yeah, man.
Not streaming, no.
What's that?
As a camera, I'm filming for an upcoming video.
Oh, facts. Yeah, we in this thing, man. You already know. 9 times out of 10, Diddy probably walked this sidewalk.
Wow. Well, you know, that's related to Donkey Kong, right? Yeah, after talking to that person, he was definitely talking about Diddy Kong into what we were just talking about. So, yeah, glad to see that we're able to still fit the theme of waiting for Donkey Kong by referencing characters like Diddy Kong. Okay, so I just got done with my stream. That lasted about an hour. My phone's actually about to die. I don't have a charger. I think I used my phone a lot more today since it's just me. It is 6:26. So that means we have about 30 minutes left of the store being open and then I can go back home. Now, here's a very unfortunate thing that I believe this might be it. I have no idea what this is, and I hope that this is not it, because if it is, I have had the most unfortunate luck when it comes to my shoes this trip. But I think at some point, I think a bird might have, yeah. It's my favorite shoes as well. It's the Jordans, dude. The Jordans. I have the red outfit on too, bro. It is what it is. But I think I already told y'all there's more people coming by tomorrow. The tweet's starting to get around, and I'm sure once this video comes out, there'll be more people showing up this week. So we have 30 minutes left. Hopefully something interesting happens. I was going over to Rockefeller Plaza over there, or at least past Rockefeller Plaza. They got some sort of outdoor event over there, but I don't really know what that is. It looks a little weird. They have like weird objects that you can like flip around. They look like mirrors. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I probably should have gone over there to film it. That's all right. I showed it on the stream. The stream went super well. We had a lot of viewers come into that. A lot of people are starting to find out that I was here, so that's pretty exciting. I'm pumped to be here, man. I love doing this for the Switch 2, and I'm glad we get to do this once again. So it is 6:33. Last clip, we talked about how great it was being here, and now I just had a butt-naked homeless guy asked me if I had $2 to give. That was interesting conversation. All right, so update on the homeless guy. So I told you he was butt naked, all that. Come to find out, there's a little apartment building over here. I would normally show y'all it right now, but I can't show it now because of what's happened. But come to find out, the homeless guy ended up, you know, yeah, he did his business over there, but didn't just do, you know, the normal. He went further with the business over there, and now it smells, and everyone's stepping in it, and so the whole road that way is just smeared everywhere. So that was interesting, and yeah. Also, after thinking about it, I think he was low-key threatening me for $2. So like, I'm gonna tell you what ended up happening. He was asking for $2. He was right here, and he had his lighter out. I was like, nah, I'm not giving $2. And he was like, just standing there with the lighter. I don't know if he was threatening me with the lighter, but that kind of funny, I guess. I don't know. A lighter as a weapon, I guess. But I kept telling him no. He just stood there for probably like 2 minutes, and yeah. But the store's about to close, so that's an exciting update for you. All right, guys. So we're actually gonna end this on a positive note and not what the last clip was. It's officially 7:02, which means Nintendo New York is closed. So that means I get to go home. I gotta go ahead and get these files ready. That way you guys can get this video at 11 a.m. in the morning. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 22,000 subscribers by the end of July. I don't think I did my typical intro where I say that that's the goal that we're trying to hit. So would appreciate if we can get close to that. If not, it's all good. I'll see you guys every day at 11 a.m. with the vlog series. And I'll be here open to close every day. So if you guys want to come on out, let's make this into a big thing like we did with the Switch 2. Greatly appreciate that. If y'all are in the area and close by, I'll be here. I talked to 2 of y'all today, which is greatly appreciated. And I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure to backslash that subscribe button, like the video, check out the Twitter, Discord, Instagram, all that good stuff in the description below. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.